Okay, the next item is item number 10, application for a certificate of appropriateness in the Borough of Manhattan, docket number 14-8472, block 719, lot 35, 407 West 21st Street in the Chelsea Historic District, an Italianate-style row house built in 1852. This is an application to construct a rooftop elevator and stair bulkhead. This was read into the record on June 3rd and is being presented for the first time today.
Caroline Canlidi from the Preservation Department. The application before you is for the installation of a stair and elevator bulkhead at the roof of this building on West 21st Street. It will not be visible over the front facade. However, there is a view from the rear which will make it visible. And from 22nd Street. And since your staff comments were written, there have been some changes. This is what was initially presented, and then it has evolved into the view here. It's been painted a light gray, and this cornice has been removed. So that is the current proposal.
Objections?
For the stair and elevator bulkhead.
Okay.
That's what was initially presented, and that's what's currently being proposed. It's not visible over the front. And as a bulkhead, it doesn't provide access to the roof. It's just an
You mean
override
initially
for the
presented,
mechanical
not to
elevator
us.
and the stair.
When you say initially presented, not here.
No, to the staff.
Okay, fine, got it. So it's already been reduced to,
Well, the
and made less
cornice
visible.
has been
Okay,
removed in the color.
okay, got it.
The
Okay, want to, we'll open the hearing, motion and second without objection, just to identify yourself by name and add whatever you want to add.
Sure. My name is Akira Bryson. I'm the architect that's been working on this project for actually good about 2 years. I actually recognize some of the staff from our initial filings.
That old, huh?
Yeah, it's been a little a long project. What we did was, this is an old house and it had most of its original doors and everything were original. Windows were changed, so we had to do an initial application just to change the interior. Once that got through, the owner wanted to put in an elevator. The problem is that the elevator required a bulkhead, and we reduced as much as physically possible the height of that bulkhead, going to the top of the roof. As stated earlier, the bulkhead does not give you access to the roof. It's just all the mechanical equipment and the required space to do the repairs to the elevator. This is the space that's required. What we did was we removed the cap, and it reduced it about 2 feet. And the reason why the cap was on there is there's a ship's ladder that gives you access to the roof right now. They're a little older as a couple. They don't want to climb the ship's ladder, so we're also providing stairs to give access to the roof. And that's why we had the cap. So it gave it 8-foot height. We reduced it down to 6 feet 8. And so we're still able to have the staircase, but the staircase is invisible from either the back or the front. Right now what we're dealing with is the bulkhead with the elevator.
Okay, questions, anybody? Testimony, we'll go to testimony, we'll come back to you in a moment. Barbara?
Barbara Zay of the Historic Districts Council. While these bulkheads do not seem to be visible from West 21st Street, they do appear to be visible from the rear. HDC asks that efforts be made to better conceal them. Thank you.
Okay. Community Board Committee voted to recommend approval of an application for row house rooftop elevator and stair bulkhead as modified, lighter colored bulkhead without an overhanging roof cap. And I don't know whether it's gone to the full board or not, but in any event, that was the relevant committee. Anything further to add based on the testimony?
No, the owner really wants to...
Just up in the front, yeah.
The owner definitely, the elevators, they're older, so it's definitely a functional need for them to get access to all 6 floors, counting the cellar. And they're going to do whatever they have to get the elevator in. They even proposed putting in a glass enclosure for the bulkhead. The reason why I didn't put it up here is because of the mechanical equipment that would be visible. I don't know if it'll be better. I'd rather actually have just close it off, lighten the color, and try to make it disappear via the skyline. And that's about it.
Okay, thank you. Fred?
The bulkhead material, it's made of concrete, CMU. However, we're going to wrap it. The front portion where the stair is glass, so it acts like a skylight. And then what we'll do is we're just going to wrap it in exterior grade plywood, paint it in whatever color we need to, call it a day.
Fred?
Well, I'm glad you said that, and I'm glad Marjorie asked that question. I can accept this. I think you've struggled to make it as low as possible. It seems like you have. If you haven't, then the staff will work with you even harder to make it lower if that's possible. But I think it should be wrapped in some sort of a light metal color, not...
Michael? I agree. Yes. Okay, everyone agree with that, with the wrap?
Call things a day at Landmarks.
What's that?
We try to not call design, calling it a day at Landmarks.
Oh,
We try to have it like be a month. A lifetime.
2 years. Okay, then it'll be approved as such. Close the hearing, please. Motion second. Fred, please. Thank you. Number 10?
Number 10, 407 West 21st Street in the Chelsea Historic District. The application is to construct a rooftop elevator and stair bulkhead. I recommend approval, noting that the installation of the new rooftop bulkhead will not damage nor cause the destruction of any significant historic fabric, that the addition of a rooftop bulkhead will not be visible along West 21st Street over the front facade, that although the rooftop bulkhead will be visible from across a vacant lot along West 22nd Street, the installation will be viewed from a distance within the context of adjacent rooftop installations, that the large mass of the proposed rooftop bulkhead will be and that the applicant will work with staff if possible, to lower it further and to assure that the bulkhead is wrapped in a metal material and painted a gray color.
Second, all in favor? Aye, opposed? That's approved.